Hello, hello. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Diane Forrest's one-woman show, Swinging on the Seine. No, I'm not Diane Forrest. Now, some of you may know that it's a very special day today because it is Diane's birthday. And you may know it because it was in the New York Times. She is 88 today, okay? So this is a birthday party as well as a show, okay? It is also, as well as being a celebration, it is a coronation because Diane has just been recognized as, by the Guinness Book of World Records people, as the world's oldest working female stand-up comedian. Yeah. So tonight, you are going to be seeing a world record holder, okay? Unfortunately, her performances are much longer than Usain Bolt's. So it's going to be, okay? Now, it's also a special evening, I think, I hope you all agree, because this show is as authentically Parisian as you can get, okay? It was written in Paris. Diane first performed it in Paris. It's all about her antics in Paris. It's as authentic as it can possibly be. So tonight for you, it's going to be as if you were listening to the musical Chicago in Chicago, or feeling miserable during Les Miserables. But no one's going to be miserable tonight unless you are one of those unfortunate people who gets upset by bad language. I hope not, because, you know, Diane, as you will find out in a moment, has done some very, very naughty things in her life. And when she talks about them, she uses naughty words, okay? So I must warn you tonight, you're going to be hearing words like clitoris. Some of you may know what that is. Some of you may not. She'll explain. You're going to be hearing words like fuck. And even the C word, Catholic priest. But no one's going to be miserable tonight. So I want you to remember when Diane comes on, okay, she is a world record holder. It's her 88th birthday. I mean, it's amazing to be on stage on your 88th birthday. Can you imagine? Yeah. So let's bring Diane onto the stage, okay? And as she comes on, I want you to give her a really hot welcome because this show is hot. It is 60 years of Diane's life condensed into only 60 minutes. And as you know, the scientific people amongst you may know that the more you condense things, the hotter they get, okay? And Diane is a little fireball of energy, okay? She's back there warming up. We don't want her to overheat yet, so let's bring her on stage, okay? Please welcome the amazing Diane Forrest. And as it's her birthday, I think we should welcome her with a song, okay? With a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diane. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. And here's a great birthday present, the Guinness Book of World Records certificate. World record holder. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Look at that. Look at that. I made it. Okay, thank you, Stephen. No, Stephen, leave that up here. You go down.
She's not me.
All right, Stephen Clark, everybody. Oh, hi, guys. Hi. Some people came from Switzerland, if you can believe it, all the way. Can you believe it? Where'd you come from? Down the street. Oh, what the heck. Well, thank you anyhow. I hope you make it home all right. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not sticking to the script. Hello there, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, yeah, well, I'm Diane, and as you know, I'm 88, and I usually tell my audience at the start, in case they don't make it to the end of the show. Yeah, and well, I'm also very, very honored, that I'm in the Guinness Book of Records. But there was one woman named Lynn Ruth Miller, who is 6 months older than me, and she was in the Guinness Book. But she passed away last September. Can you believe it? What a lucky break. Well, you know, I've never received an award before. I've never been in won a bingo game or anything like that. But now I'm finally recognized, and all I had to do was get old. Thanks a lot. Well, you know, I'm up here on the stage, and this is my birthday party, and it's my favorite kind of party. Thank you for coming. Because when it's where I want to be, on stage. I'm swinging on the Seine, yeah, swinging on the Seine, naked with strangers in Paris, amen. Sorry, I don't mean to shock you, I'm sorry. It's okay. Yeah. Well, I first did this show a couple of years ago in Paris on the River Seine, and was floating along and having a lot of fun and making waves and shocking the Parisians. But believe me, Parisians are not easy to be shocked. But the funny thing was, they didn't know the meaning of swinging. Oh, they knew the activity, of course, but they didn't know the English word. And the French word for swinging is called échangisme, exchanging. You know, but they make it sound so simple. Like it's you go to the bank and you're going to change your dollars into euros. And you know, oh, sir, please, sir, may I exchange my one old husband for two young lovers? Oh, please don't wrap them. I prefer them unwrapped. Good, you're getting it. Good. You better get it tonight, because I don't get it. He wrote it. Okay. So tonight, I'm going to tell you how exactly I went to Paris, you know, and, well, the French, of course, love to hear me talk about échangisme. Well, you know, the French love to talk about things much more than doing them. Oh, so tonight, I'll be talking and not actually swinging. Oh, unless that's what you're into. Oh. That will be in the Guinness Book as the largest orgy below 14th Street. I'm sure it's a category. Oh, what a great crowd. Oh, yes. Well, you know, I hope I didn't shock you, ma'am. I'm sorry. Things will get better. Well, thinking about sexy things, you know, I learned a lovely song from a American French singer who was a star in Paris in the 30s and 40s, Josephine Baker. J'ai deux amours, Mon pays est Paris, parle toujours. Mon cœur est ravi. I have two loves, my country and Paris. But I left New York so I could be free. New York was surprised that a gal could have two guys. But there in Paris, they said, you're crazy, why not have three? I was so young, Paris seemed so alive. First, I had no lovers. Pretty soon I had 5. Oh, well, you look like a lady who could handle 5. Don't worry. Okay. Yes, Stephen, what's next? You know, I paid him a lot of money to come from Paris. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. If you don't mind, I'm 88. What do you expect? Yeah. Well, you know, now I live in New York, and I'm what the French call a New Yorkais. No, that's wrong. That's the masculine adjective. I'm a New Yorkaise. That's the feminine. When you speak French, you always have to think about sex, and that suits me fine. Yeah, so I'm the New Yorkaise, and that rhymes with bez, which means to fuck. So it's easy for me to remember, because I'm the New Yorkaise qui bez. Oh, God. You know me, that's the problem. Well, you know, tonight I'm going to tell you about how an innocent New Yorker, came to Paris and fell in love with the city of lights, the city of love. And I began an affair that lasted 6 decades, 60 years of excitement. You know, my ex couldn't last more than 60 seconds. That was his world record. So I'm going to talk about it. Yes, Stephen? Yes, pardon me? Yeah, I'm sorry. The brain is going a little. When I first came to Paris, it was 1955, and I came with a group of college students. And we loved walking along the river Seine. And the only problem was all the French young fellows kept following the young American girls. They wouldn't leave us alone. They'd be propositioning us. You know, voulez-vous coucher avec moi? You know, I wish I had that problem now. So finally, Michael, our guide, said to tell those fellows, "Fous le camp." Well, we didn't know what it meant. What it does mean is fuck yourself. So we went around Paris saying, "Fous le camp, fuck yourself." And we didn't realize until later that the French people didn't need to learn to fuck themselves. Everybody was fucking each other. Well, but there was one guy. There was one nice guy that I met by the River Seine, and we spent the last days of my visit there. His name was Jacques. No, Pierre. Francois. Well, whatever, they answer to anything. The main thing was he was male, he was French, and he knew what to do on a riverside bench. So when I wasn't with what's his name, I'd go up to Paris and to Pigalle and to taste the nightlife. And in those days, Pigalle was the red light district. Nowadays, it's souvenir shops with dildos in the window. Vibrate. I just made that up, of course. But back then, you know, if you wanted to get good, cheap sex, you go to Pigalle. Well, nowadays, you get on the internet. Oh, if you want to save time and money, call me. So I would go up there to Pigalle to watch the ladies of the night, and they were always flirting with the American or the English tourists, and they were saying, "Hello, my lord, Milord, come with me, we have a good time." You know, a lot of those lords indeed would come with them. And so there was a song that was very famous in Paris, made by that great singer, Edith Piaf. Maybe you know it, you've heard it. Oh, you know it? Oh my goodness, who the heck are you? She knows. Do I know you? Sorry. Allez, venez, Milord, come on with me, Milord. Such things you'll see, Milord, when you're in Paris. Come on, let's not be too shy. I know you well, Milord. So what the hell, Milord? You must not let your life always pass you by, la la la. You know what? You look like a very hot audience. So let's all sing together the song. Okay, you all know French? Well, that one does. Okay. All right, well, I'll make it easy for you. We'll do it with the French word la. La. Everybody, la. Yeah, when you speak French, you know, if you purse your lips and you use your tongue, you're in. All right. La, 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 la. You all ready? La. Okay. La, 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 la. La, la. La, 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 la. La, la. Oh, no. Sir, you're not using your tongue. You know, you got to use your tongue. La, la, la. I'm sure that's not the first time you heard that from a lady. You guys got to come to all my shows. Are you ready? You ready? La, 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 la. Okay. Use your tongue for Christ's sake. La, 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 la. La, la. La, 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 la. La, la. La, 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 la. La, la, la. La, la, la. Très bien. La, 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 la. La, la. La, 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 la. La, la. La, 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 la. La, la. La, 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 la. Dilo! Woo! 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 Boy, oh boy, you're great. You know, whenever I go and do a show, I could let you all know. But then after I went to Pigalle and everything, and I spent the summer. I went back to the States, and I finished college, and then I married a nice Jewish boy. Erwin Cohen didn't turn out to be a great husband. He didn't know how to satisfy a woman. Well, ordinarily that wouldn't matter, except the woman was me. Yeah, I once asked him, I said, Erwin, do you know what a clitoris is? And he says, oh, yeah, it's that purple plant climbing up there on the fence. I said, no, honey, that's a clematis. But at least you found it. Well, sorry, these are secrets. Okay. So, what does a divorcee do after le divorce? I was back in Paris before you could say, ooh la la. Oh, he knows French. Very good. I hope you do that song better next time. So I went to Paris, and I had a ball. I stayed in Cité Universitaire, and I told my parents that I was studying singing and mime. But I really was studying was men. But they showed me a lot of mime. So the French students, they never even cracked a book. They were always in cabarets and cafes and restaurants. And of course, they slept around. Well, for me, it was around and around and around. I dreamed of becoming French. I wanted to become as French as possible. Well, next to Stephen. Okay, yeah, I forgot about him. All right, so I needed to get a French boyfriend. So my first French boyfriend was named Gerhard Schneider. Yeah, my first French beau was Austrian. These are true stories, honest to God. And so, Gerhard knew how to satisfy a woman. And Gerhard loved me, and my mother loved Gerhard. And after meeting him for 1 hour, she says to me, marry him. I says, Ma, he's Austrian. Maybe his uncles are Nazis or something. So she said, Nazi schmatzes. You're over 25 and single, marry him. Yeah. So then Gerhard and I, we'd be together, and when we parted, we'd say au revoir, or more appropriately, auf Wiedersehen. But we used to also sing a song that Marlene Dietrich had made famous. When I say that, usually young people, they have no clue who Marlene was. Who? Well, Marlene Dietrich used to sing this song, Second World War, Lily Marlene. I got a different key this time, Shannon. Did you notice? Underneath the lantern by the barrack gate, darling, I remember the way you used to wait 'Twas there that you whispered tenderly that you loved me, you'd always be my lily of the lamplight, my own Lily Marlene. Vor der Kaserne, vor den großen Tor, stand eine Laterne und steht sie noch davor. So wollen da uns wiedersehen, wenn wir bei der Laterne stehen. Wie einst Lily Marlene, wie einst Lily Marlene. You know, ladies and gentlemen, if that's what you are, all right. We never know these days, sorry. You know, you sang these French songs so well. Let's sing this one in German, okay? Oh, you're gonna sing it. I'm sure you're gonna sing it. They're from Switzerland. It's okay. So, I know German, it's a little more difficult, but don't worry. I thought ahead, and I printed the words for you. We lost them earlier tonight, but we found them. Everybody, can you read it? Did we make it good enough? Yeah. You know that, Miss Swiss? Yeah. Yeah, that they know. Okay, everybody, you got it? Did I can put it away now? Okay. Oh my God, where did you guys come from? All right, are we ready? Yeah, yeah. Use your jaw this time, not your tongue. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good. Yeah, yeah. A little louder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to turban, it's German. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wie eins, Lily Marlene. What? Wie eins, Lily Marlene. Ay, ay, ay. What a group. Well, Gerhard eventually left to go back to Austria to be with his wife. A little detail he neglected to tell me or my mother. But, you know, I was ready to move on. So I went to live with Mado, who's still my dearest friend to this day. And she, being French, was far more experienced than I ever could be. And, well, she was sleeping with the Catholic priest, for Christ's sake. I know what you're thinking. The Catholic priest was straight. You're getting slower over here. All right. So, now I forgot where I'm going next. Well, sorry, wait till you're 88. You'll find out. So, in the evenings, you know, I started going to a lot of clubs, and I went to a club, and I was invited to sing in one by Maria Vincent, a famous singer, because her drug dealer husband had been shot down in the middle of the street. But she thought I could sing well and invited me to do a spot on her show. So I was all excited and nervous when I went into the dressing room, and I was watching all the chorus girls. They were putting on their hair. You know what? Let me take this off for a minute. I was supposed to put this on. Don't be 88, I'll tell you. What? What'd you say? What are they saying? Do you sing it again? They're crazy. And I play golf with some of them, I'll tell you. Crazy. All right, so so I'm watching these people, chorus girls, you know, getting dressed in their jewelry and their makeup and their costumes and their long, beautiful, smooth legs. Oh, I'm so jealous. And one of them came over to me in the dressing room, and she smiled and stood right in front of me, and she adjusted herself. Either she was the most developed woman I've ever seen, or she was a guy. They all were. They were all guys, and they were all joking about how they were going to turn tricks later that night on the Champs-Élysées. You know, they were, I guess, prostitutes. Oh, no. Prostitutes. So, you know, I'm going to sing, and I have to get ready for the show. You know, I want to look good for who's ever in the audience. All right, so please wait a minute while I go get dressed, okay?
Allô, bonsoir. Yes, I am French. Bonsoir et bienvenue au club Elle et Lui. In English, her and he. The boss tell me tonight I must speak the English. I do not like to speak the English. It's very difficult. Forget. It's very difficult for me to speak English, but maybe to learn English is good for my career. So good and bad. They have English expression for this. Every cloud has a golden shower. I think. Okay, the boss, Maria, she said tonight, you must speak English because for first time in our club, we have American singer. Young, sexy American singer for you. Very sexy. And she will sing for you American song. I hear this song before. It's very sexy. Very sexy. She talk all the time about bed. In French, bed is lit. This song, she talk all the time about lit, bed. So it will be very sexy, okay? So, she is very excited, yes. I am French, so I'm not very excited. But I hope you will be excited. And when she come on, she's very young, so you must encourage her, yes? Okay? So when she come on, you do a lot, what do you call this in English? Clap, yes. When she come on, you give her the clap, okay? So, this is for you tonight, for first time in our club, Mademoiselle Diane Forest. Come. Come. Okay, you sing song, no? You sing song.
Move the piano.
Pardon?
Move.
No. I am French. I am presenter. The piano mover, he moves the piano. You ask me to do other thing, I on strike. Goodbye.
Full le camp. Oh yeah, sorry. I was very excited. This is going to be my big break in Paris in 1964. So I had to pick a song, you know, that everybody knew, and everybody in America was singing it. It was from a musical. I was going to be a smash hit. Wait a minute. Okay. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly. We can tell, Dolly. You're still glowing. You're still growing. You're still. Well, that night, nobody was singing. They're all just staring at me, and nobody's singing along, and I could see nobody knew this song at all, and they couldn't give a rat's ass who the hell Dolly was. But I soldiered on. Okay. So golly gee, fellas, find her a vacant knee, fellas. Dolly, I'll never go away. Dolly, I'll never go away. Dolly, I'll never. And then one guy yelled from the audience, go away. So I yelled back, full of call. Work on my accent. All right. So I rushed back. I rushed back into the room. There was no applause, nothing. And I was picking up my things, and in comes in Maria. Oh, chérie, chérie, dépêchez-vous, il y a un deuxième show. Huh? There's going to be a second show? You want me to sing in it? Yes, but this time pick a different fucking song. Which I did. That's good. Quand elle me prend dans ses bras et me tape à le tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est le oui pour moi, ma pour le oui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi la vie en rose. Hold me close and hold me fast, the magic spell you cast. This is la vie en rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see la vie en rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en rose. Thank you. Merci. Thank you. Well, that time I was a smash hit. And you know, you probably know that Edith Piaf made the song famous, but I've probably sung it many more times than she ever did. Oh, and you might have heard it in the movie A Star is Born. Lady Gaga sang it in a transvestite club, just like I did in 1964. And she did it lying on a piano, like an 88-year-old woman. Lady Gaga stealing all my moves. Well, you know, I was having a ball in Paris. I was, you know, singing in clubs and everything, and then, well, one night I was near Montparnasse, and I went to the Café Select, and within, about a few minutes, a smooth-talking Frenchman joined me. And within 10 minutes, I was invited to a chic party in the 7th arrondissement right away. So I wasn't until I was in the taxi that I found out what kind of party it was going to be. You know, he was dancing his fingers up my thigh and under my skirt. I slapped his hand, and he said, no, you will have a good time. Yes, there's going to be champagne, and there will also be something très sexy. So I heard the word très sexy. I thought, I'm in. So we arrived at this beautiful mansion, and we walked through the garden and were greeted by two sexy women, and they told us go in the other room. We followed them, and then they said, dérobez, take off your clothes. I said, take off. I said, no, I'm just watching. I'm from Boston. We never take our clothes off in Boston. You know, even when we make love, we wear our pajamas. No, dérobez, take off your clothes. All right. Ay. So, after we dérobed, we went into the next room and we sat on the corner of a huge bed. And, there were 30, 40 people in the room, all stark naked. Oh my God, you know. And, but it was all very civilized. They were laughing, joking, talking. Hors d'oeuvres were being passed around, for Christ's sakes. I was shocked. And then, slowly, discreetly, and not so discreetly, they started making moves on each other. You know, when my date said it was going to be something très sexy, who knew it was going to be actual sex? So I watched, and I watched, and, I got curious. And more curious. And then slowly, I joined in. Well, you know, when in Rome, you do as the Romans do. And when you're in Paris on a large bed with naked strangers, You do unto others as they do unto you. And to him, and to them. Thanks, Georgia. Well, there were hands everywhere and fingers and lips. And I thought, I'm watching a Fellini film. Then I realized I'm in one. And I have the lead role. Well, yes, I started swinging. And, oh dear, I went from to that man and to that woman and to them. Oh, maybe to you, to you, or to you. Yeah, with all these erotic combinations going on, I began to realize that I was a new woman, and I liked sex. Well, my ex, Irwin, like the clitoris Cohen, he'd always called me a cold fish. There was nothing cold about me tonight. Wow. And I finally understood. I came to this thing that, boy, I liked sex. And I was pretty good at it. It was a huge awakening. And a loud one, that's what they told me. I really, really, really enjoyed myself, and, well, from then on, yes, would you please fix it? That's what you pay big bucks for. So I enjoyed it so much, that I decided I'd sing a song about it. I'm swinging on the Seine, yes, swinging on the Seine, fully naked with strangers in Paris, amen. I'm lying on a bed without any clothes, 40 French asses under my nose. A boob in my eye, a tongue in my ear. I don't have a clue what's going on in the rear. I don't know who's who. Maybe it's you, or you. I'm swinging on the Seine. Second verse worse than the first. I'm swinging on the Seine, yeah, swinging on the Seine. I'm naked with strangers in Paris, amen. I was innocent then, I'd do it again. Just swinging on the Seine. Everybody, you sang in French, German, let's do it in English, okay? I'll give you a few words at a time. I'm swinging on the Seine, fully naked, you got that? Are you ready? I'm everybody, I'm swinging on the Seine, yeah, swinging on the Seine. We're naked with strangers, where? In Paris, amen. It was innocent then. We do it again. We do it again. What would we do, everybody? Swinging on the Seine. Once more. We're swinging on the Seine. Yeah, swinging on the Seine. We're naked with strangers in Paris, amen. It was innocent then. You don't got that? It was innocent then. It was innocent then. We do it again. What would we do? Swinging, swinging on the Seine. Woo! Woo! You guys are good swingers. No, I mean singers. All right, well, I was having fun, performing in some clubs, then going others having more fun. I sort of became a swinger in the 60s. We're 2020s, right? Yeah, so one thing I didn't have was money, so I had a great idea. So I went back to the States, and I decided to become a French chanteuse, a French singer, the Edith Piaf of the USA. So I went back, and I sang all over in hotels, and country clubs, yacht clubs, golf clubs, and when they'd have me, and then even in the Catskills, they were fooled by my French accent. But after that, of course, I had to go back to Paris for a little mischief. And, there were no sex clubs or swingers in Boston. Believe me, I looked. So I went back, and I'm wandering one of the streets one night, and I see the neon sign saying, spectacle érotique, erotic shows. So, of course, I go in, and there's the gentleman there with a smile, and he says to me, "Oh, madame, this is a strip club." So I smile at him, I pay my money, and I go downstairs, and where the cellar is decorated like a sultan's tent. And on this small stage, which is draped in red and gold and velour, were two women, totally naked, entwined, having fake orgasms. And when they were finished, they said, "Merci!" Go upstairs, and then comes down a long-legged stripper with beautiful, beautiful long legs, wearing only black panties and a smile. And after her fake orgasm, she went away, and I'm wondering to myself, what am I doing in this place? And then I thought, having a very good time. And then comes in this young woman dressed like a French gendarme, policeman, and she starts lap dancing the guys. But she would stay far enough away from them, just leaving them with the promise of more. The more turned out to be me. So she came over and she sat on my lap, and I found out what a lap dance could be. Oh, yeah, and then she used liberties with me that she refused men. She took my hands and placed them on her breast. Oh, I was furious. I was embarrassed. I hated it. Boy, I really hated it. Boy, I like... And then, you guys are too good for me. And then she bent over and she draped her hair all over my face. I was lost. Never again will I mock you guys who enjoy strip clubs. Well, you know, usually in Paris, I always had a very good time. And went home the next day, and my mother had called. Hello, Ma? Yeah. Did you go? Did you like it? I said, Ma, what are you talking about? Was it all red, golden velvet like you thought? And I says, oh my God, what if somebody told her where I'd been? So I played the innocent. Ma, what are you talking about? Versailles! You said you were gonna go to Chateau de Versailles! Oh yeah, Ma. Yeah, Ma, it was great. The only thing was Marie Antoinette wasn't there. They terminated her lease and her head. Goodbye, Ma. Oh my God. What if my mother had found out the things I was getting up to in Paris or getting off on? I was desperately trying to keep a secret. You know, my Parisian adventures, from my family back home, keep it secret. You know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Well, for me, what happened in Paris, I would say, never happened. Ixnay on the RSP. But speaking of secrets, there's a song written, I think it was the 70s or something, that I heard, and I said, this is my story. In fact, I heard Liza Minnelli sing it. There's another singer who's stealing my moves. Mama thinks I'm living in a convent, in a secluded little convent in the southern part of France. Mama doesn't even have an inkling that I'm working in a nightclub in a pair of panties. So please, sir, if you run into my mama, don't reveal my indiscretion. Give a working girl a chance. Hush up, don't tell mama. Shush up, don't tell mama. Don't tell mama. Whatever you do, if you had a secret, you bet I would keep it. I would never tell on you. I'd broken every promise that I gave her. So what should do a girl a great big favor? So please, my sweet potato, keep this from my maid, though I'm poor as mountain snow. If you see my papa, that's all right. He comes in here every night. But don't tell mama what you know. If you see my uncle here and now, he's my agent. Anyhow, don't tell mama what you know. If you see my granny, suits me fine. Yesterday she joined the line. But don't tell mama Please, sir, don't tell Mama Britta. Don't tell Mama what you know. See my mama, Mom's the word. Woo! 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 Thank you. Thank you. Encore, I don't know anymore. Okay. All right. So, Mama, right. So, usually, I go to these different parties and I go to places and I have a good time. But one time I had a very bad experience. It was New Year's Eve in around 2010, and I went to this place called Club Chimney Club. Very quaint. Chimney. No, I won't sing it. And I walked in the club, New Year's Eve. Everybody's drinking champagne, having a very good time. And then at midnight, they all went downstairs. Oh, so I followed. And I go down into a very dark room with loud music, and there's some guys standing in front of a door. So one gentleman came and said to me, "Oh, madame, this is the bang bang room. Madame, some women like to have one bang after another and another. We all enjoy." I tried to get out, but I was pushed forward. And there, lying on a bed, was a woman with her legs up and being taken by one man after another and another. I was shocked. This was awful. This wasn't swinging the way I thought. And then I noticed that all the guys around were looking at me as if I might be next. So I ran out, and I then flopped down in the back of another room on some long couch. And within seconds, guys were swarmed around me like flies to honey. They were unzipped and ready to go. And I said, my God, there was no flirtation, not even a bonjour, a voulez-vous coucher avec moi? It was terrible, and this was not naughty and sexy. It was crass and ugly and vulgar. And so I brushed off one and I brushed off another, and they zipped up and zipped off. They didn't care. I was so depressed because I'd always thought of Paris like a macaroon, hard on the outside and soft on the inside. So I ran upstairs, and a young fellow came over to me, and he said, I have to get to know you. I love your sparkling blue eyes. Finally, a bit of sweetness. How old are you? And I said, too old for you in this club. And he says, oh, no, madame. As long as you're charming and willing, men and women don't care how old you are. L'amour n'a pas d'âge. Love has no age. What a line, huh? Well, he meant it. He meant it. And I didn't understand. It's just romanticized bullshit. Love does have an age. When I go into the clubs I used to go to, they won't let me in. Young fellows now are all looking for MILFs. Mothers that they'd like to fuck. Then there's another one called golfs for older ladies. Grandmothers on the lookout for a fuck. But, there is a song that's just as old as me. You're speaking of French songs, and this one is an old one, and maybe you know it. Frère Jacques, Frère Jacques. Okay, you know it. That's too easy. So I am going to make up one with my own version of it, because the other one's about a monk. I mean, who wants to sleep with a monk besides other monks? So here's my version. I'm a cougar in Paris. I am always ready to jump into Betty. Wee. Here's another one. I'm a cougar. You know the song? I'm a cougar in Paris. If you want a lover older than your mother, come with me. Wee. All right. Now you sing with me. I'm a cougar, and the end, and I'll give you the middle two little verses. All right, everybody. I'm a cougar in Paris. Wee. I may be rheumatic, but I'm acrobatic. Come with me, everybody, come with me. All right, here's another one. Are you ready? I think you'd rather sing than anything else. Okay, go. I'm a cougar in Paris. If you take Viagra, I'll come like Niagara. Come with me. Wee. Filthy crap. Well, what? Not again. I don't know anymore. Okay. The writer got to write more. Okay, so, I just, I learned a lot in Paris, and, it's being older, an older woman, but I have three things that the young women don't have. Experience, a pension, and a place in the Hamptons. That makes me what's the word? Oh, yeah, fuckable, 100% fuckable. Yeah, well, these days I go out mostly with younger guys. Not that I want to, but everyone else is dead. And the young guys love me, because when I go down, I can't get up. It's good over there. Paris has taught me my path and my own ways, and who cares what anybody else thinks? In fact, it was my shrink who first suggested I might be bisexual. Not only was she right, but she was great in bed. Here's the way I look at it. If you're thirsty and somebody offers you a drink of water, do you ask, is it Evian, is it Poland Spring? No, you drink it. Well, to me, sex is just the same. I don't care if you're male or female. I'm just fucking thirsty. Male or female, I don't frown either way. I'm going down bisexual. I'm as happy as can be with a he or a she. Bisexual. When I kiss your lips, I'm just elated. I don't care where those lips are located. Hairy pics, they give me fits. Then again, you got it, so do tits. Baby, I'm bi. I love men, we're quite a match, but sometimes I like snatch. Bisexual. Maybe I'd stay home at night for, good, I'm glad you got it, Aphrodite. Bisexual. I do Jackie O or Jackie Gleason. Up in heaven, we could have a threesome. Be you femme or be a hunk, Grandma wants all your junk. Give me a try, baby, I'm bi. Bye-bye. Woo! But, you know, I try to think of the next song. Yeah, well, this song is, it's sort of an anthem. You know, I'm 88. I made it in the Guinness book, you know, and if you've heard this before, you know this is a song I sing. I ain't 16, not a beauty queen, and my eyes are bagging, and my skin is sagging. If that's the reason you don't love me, maybe that's not love. I ain't 20 either, and I don't care neither, and I dye my hair, not just here, but there. That's the reason you don't love me. Maybe that's not love. If you don't think I rock, well, we ain't gonna roll. If you don't wanna pitch my tent, put away your pole. If you want a younger model, I wish you well, sweet pea. 'Cause if you can't see what I can do, you ain't doing me. Everybody, older ladies, those who know it, older ladies, we're divine. My big old breasts droop from my chest, perked near down, all the way to my nest. If that's the reason you don't love me, maybe that's not love. If you don't think I rock, well, we ain't gonna roll. If you don't find me tasty, don't eat my casserole. If you want a younger model, I wish you well, sweet pea. 'Cause if you can't see the bang I got, you ain't banging me. Everybody, let's go. Older ladies, everybody. Older ladies. Older lady, louder, we're divine. I want to be asked back, louder. Older lady, older lady. What are we, everybody? Divine. Woo! Woo! Okay. You know, I feel like we've had so much fun tonight. I feel like we've been swinging on the Seine. Yeah, swinging on the Seine. At a party in Paris, we're swinging again. We were innocent then. we do it again. What would we do? Swinging, swinging on the sea. Bravo! Thank you! Thank you. You know, I want to. What the hell are they saying? What are they saying? We got to get out, I guess. But I want to say that afterwards, well, we could sell books in case anybody wants to buy a book of my memoirs. It's out there. And then afterwards, if we don't meet there, we'll go upstairs. They got a restaurant bar here called the Library. Only the public theater. The library. I'd like to. And so I want to thank, though, the people who helped me so much so I could be here tonight. Stephen Clark, Eric Kornfeld, and Andrea Walton. I want to thank everybody who helped me. It's a dream come true. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Au revoir. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Woo. Okay. Yeah, come here. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. I made it. Thank you. Gotta help me. Thank you.